Romans were already making purposeful, surprisingly refined kitchen utensils in the Neolithic period. Around 3500 before Common Era, Mesopotamian artisans revolutionized pottery with the first known potter's wheel, a simple hand-turned wooden disc that suddenly allowed precise shaping and early mass production long before factories existed. By the Roman era, mass production had become sophisticated. Aphoras, tall, streamlined clay vessels, were manufactured in huge quantities and shipped across the empire, carrying olive oil and wine from Spain to Syria or Roman Britannia. Their standardized shapes wasn't just practical for stacking and transport, they also served as visual symbols of Roman craftsmanship and economic power.
Look at this! Especially those two, they are really beautiful artistic work with a noticeable Norwegian touch.
Mass production of designed earthenware began in the second half of the 18th century, during the most electrifying phase of the Industrial Revolution. New carbon steel tools and increasingly sophisticated machinery competed for the attention of artisans eager to modernize their craft. As industrialization deepened, a growing middle class embraced elegant, decorative household wear, both for everyday use and for showing off at fashionable dinner parties. Victorian ceramic producers in England quickly noticed this trend. They shifted towards a new cream-glazed earthenware, sturdier than decorative porcelain. Newly wealthy families in market towns were eager to display their cosmopolitan taste, and stylish tableware became a marker of social ambition, with England's expanding network of canals and waterways. Transporting these beautifully mass-produced goods became cheaper and faster. As a result, English ceramics spread across Europe, including Norway.
This notebook is not an ordinary notebook. This is actually evidence for industrial espionage. Just imagine when Johan Fayence traveled to Newcastle in England and observed everything he could see, to write it down, to actually learn their production methods without really paying any royalty. The good old time.
Johan Fayence, founder of earthenware production in Egersund, came from a prosperous family. His father, a district judge, left the capital for this provincial town in 1830s, backed by family resources and ambition. Fayence traveled to Newcastle upon Tyne to study modern industrial ceramics. There he encountered two influential potteries, known for their mechanized production of everyday containers like marmalade jars, ointment pots, and jam jars. Their efficient methods inspired him, and he brought this knowledge home to Norway. In October 1848, Egersund Pottery began operations, and the following year, Fayence took full control of the enterprise.
Look at this. They are the pieces from the middle of the 19th century. They look so sturdy. I mean, this could be used today as a takeaway box for a doner kebab.
All ceramic production begins with clay that is shaped and then fired. By mixing the clay with various additives, potters create a workable mass that can be formed as needed. The process has two main stages. First, the object is molded from soft plastic clay. Then it is fired, usually at 1000 to 1200 centigrades. During firing, water evaporates and the piece shrinks, and the mineral fused into a hard, durable material. Above 1000 centigrades, the raw ingredients melt together into a solid mass with completely new properties. Although Egersund pottery began as a labor-intensive workshop, finishing half-made boots imported from England, design was central from the beginning. Its domestic wear was created for everyday use, but also for a growing middle class, eager to display education, independence, and modern taste.
Look at this. What a beautiful decoration. It kind of shows you the beautiful romantic life in a time when there's no electricity, no evening TV, and most importantly, no discotheque.
Europe became smaller than ever during the second half of the 20th century, as more and more well-to-do Europeans traveled to grand international exhibitions in London, Paris, and Vienna, dazzling showcases of national industrial achievement. People in the provincial Norwegian town could rarely afford such journeys, yet newspapers and illustrated magazines carried the excitement straight into their living rooms. Suddenly, even families far from the capitals began dreaming of owning elegant tableware, the kind produced in highly specialized workshops, built on division of labor and modern industrial craft. Dinner tables changed too. They became lively arenas for conversation and cultural display at a time when Norway was still shaping its identity and striving for independence.
These are indeed very delicate and beautiful porcelain. I think they must have taken impression from those Delft in Netherlands, and also the wonderful elegant pieces which were made by Wedgwood in England.
Many of Egersund's design from this period capture Europe's growing fascination with the Far East. They combine finesse-like landscape motifs with practical Eastern forms, creating objects that were both functional and culturally expressive. For an Asian viewer, these pieces can be striking. A tall, elegant pavilion inspired by East Asian architecture, placed within a garden that blends elements of English landscape design and Japanese aesthetics. It feels as if the designer wanted to conjure an imagined Eastern paradise hidden in some secret corner of Europe.
I think I just found my favorite piece in this exhibition hall. Just look at this, from the 30s. You could almost feel the inspiration from Henri Matisse.
Artistic development in the interwar period was dazzlingly diverse and full of experimentation. Egersund design philosophy drew inspiration from European artistic movements. Many artists were determined to invent a new visual language, one that broke with old traditions and helped people move beyond the trauma of the First World War towards a modern way of living and thinking. As Bauhaus ideas spread, interior architects began using decorative ceramics as artistic metaphors, weaving them into entire room concepts to highlight social values admired within their circles. Designers embraced the spirit of reinvention, imagining worlds that did not yet exist. Many pieces from this period blend several artistic currents at once, capturing the rapid evolution of visual expression. By merging these styles, designers reshaped modern consumers' expectations, showing them new ways to express who they were and who they hope to become.
This is indeed a wonderful piece of political satire which was created in the middle of the 40s during the German occupation. The creator of this beautiful or cute gentleman is indeed very, very creative, because he's doing the Hitler greeting and at the same time he looks so stupid. It's really politically correct and not at the same time.
Egersund endured its share of hardship during the Second World War. The town hosted Norway's land station for the undersea communication cable, running directly to Peterhead in Scotland, a vital link between Norway and Great Britain. Because of this, German forces quickly occupied the ice-free deep-water harbour, aiming both to cut off Allied communication and to secure a strategic foothold along the southwestern coastline. Despite heavy fortification, resistance quickly took root. Small underground newsletters and clandestine radio networks circulated secretly through the town, passing along BBC broadcasts and countering Nazi propaganda with fragments of real news. In this hidden channel, Egersund kept its connection to the outside world alive.
Look what I found here. Santa Clauses. And what do the Norwegian Santa Claus do? Of course, they are traveling with their skis and they're wearing their red hats. And of course, they're fighting and make a joke with each other.
Norwegians know how to host a Christmas celebration with real flair. Rice porridge, gingerbread, salted lamb ribs, and Christmas brew are just as essential to the season as skiing trips that strengthen family bonds and friendships. Christmas tableware is still hugely popular today, loved by both Norwegians and curious visitors. The Santas in these designs are young, lively figures, always ready to dash through snowy landscapes. For anyone who moved far from home to chase childhood dreams, these cheerful, commercialized Santas can spark a flood of warm memories. The smell of freshly baked bread in the kitchen, the feeling of being surrounded by people eager to share the happiest moments of the year. Egersund Fayence factory was once Norway's largest ceramic producer. For 132 years, it supplied countless Norwegian families with beautiful tableware for everyday meals and festive celebrations. Looking at pieces from different eras, it is easy to drift into daydreams, imagining an ordinary family sharing a hearty dinner in a wooden cottage by the coast. A newly married couple excitedly choosing their first set of fine tableware, or proud grandparents gifting a beautifully crafted dish to a grandchild on a birthday. Each object carries a quiet echo of these moments, small scenes of Norwegian life captured in clay.